Ahoy shipmates, and welcome back to my channel. And tonight is my only second outing in the Hindenburg, and oh my lord, have we got a hell of a game for you to watch. Oh, talk about setting fires. This thing is should be called the Robson Lighter, because we set a hell of a lot of fires. And like most of the games we play here, it starts off slow, not much happening, but towards the end the tempo builds up dramatically into a bit of a clincher. What do I think of Hindenburg? Well, if anything to go by, this only the second game in it. I'm very impressed. I'm not usually the world's best cruiser player, but it depends what your style of play is, because some people like to use cruisers and sit behind islands and just hide and let rip seashells over the top of them. Not my kind of style at all. I like to be out there and mixing it up. I tend to, as a battleship player primarily, I know how difficult it can be to go up against a cruiser player who's basically like a lightweight boxer. He's getting his punches in, he's moving around, and he's getting some more punches in, and then he moves again and he keeps moving. If he can keep doing that, I know on the opposite side of this thing, as being a battleship guy, it's extremely annoying, because you only got a reload of between most of battleships 25-30 seconds, and probably even more. So if that guy keeps digging and zagging all over the place, you try to get your guns on to target is extremely difficult. So this is why I set my cruisers out to be as fast as nimble as possible. I don't sit around in one place. I tend to keep moving as fast as possible. That's why we got this Hindenburg going out at the maximum, about 34 to 35 knots on the top of my head ish. Yeah, because we got the German commander, I think it's Lutzens for the speed. Don't quote me on that, but anybody out there put a comment below, because I can't remember. I think it is. And we put Bruce Fraser on there also to give us another buff on the speed as well. I think I also put Scott, Norman Scott on there for the accuracy. So yeah, that's my first attempt to make a build for it, and it's working for me. It might not work for anybody else, so, but there you go. And we get to 8k damage on the opening salvos with some fires going there. Fire setting chances on this, I'm pretty impressed, because nearly every salvo it sets a fire, so can't complain. And you got a lot of guns pointing down range. There's another one. So what are we up to now? That's two fires, 17,000 damage. It ain't not too shabby in the first 5 minutes. So he's doing what he's supposed to do. I'm there with my teammate. You can probably see there, division teammate Spuzzins. He's the lad from Lincolnshire, UK. I'm from Costa del Gloucester in UK. So yeah, it's good to play with a fellow Brit. And the shells coming in on us then. I thought that was going to be definitely there, but we got away. We had a few close save moments, but and this now where if you coming into this area, and I'm thinking, okay, we got two here, what else is out here? And it turns out to be well, we get in a bit of a sticky situation, to say the least, because we got one battleship out there, which is Star Wars collaboration. I do think of the Duncan, similar sort of setup of the Duncan. Yeah, and quite coolly by Mark, aka Smuggins. We got freaking turn and burn. So that's exactly what we're doing. Taking a bit of a gamble here, showing our board side, but there's a lot of ships out here, and we gotta get the hell out of Dodge fast, because we ain't going to go toe to toe in cruisers against that lot. Well, you won't do if you go head on into them. My style of play is now just run. run, and just keep on firing my guns as we are running, and hopefully we'll survive it. Unfortunately, Mark doesn't. It's a good. Well, it's a good idea down there because it could have been me. It could have been focusing on, but sorry, bud. Yeah, just keep on getting them those fires going. We lost a fair bit of health here, but we're still in the fight.
Shit, I'm nearly dead. Bastards got me.
There's you got 1, 2, 3, 4 ships out there. I mean, we now at to 50,000 damage.
I can't shoot anymore.
And look at that, march behind us, and oh dear, he's gone.
One more hit and I'm dead. Stop spotting me wherever you are. 20 seconds to got this clear.
See, keeping it, having what you say, the need for speed, as I say, with that top speed of about 35 plus knots is godsend.
Yes, I am.
Poor lads had a bad game there. He got to focus all those battleships, but it happens to all of us. But me, I'm just running away as fast as I can, but not running. I would say running away as fast as I can. It's a tactical withdrawal. I was more to the point, because we're still putting some fire down on him, but just keep him, showing me booty to, and just keeping that speed going is the main thing. Trying to keep the speed above 32 knots to make yourself a lot more difficult to hit. But the gun reload on it, that's pretty not too shabby. You got about 8-9 second reload, and you got quite a few turrets, barrels in those turrets, to shoot the enemy. I can't remember the top of my head, but it's a fair few. Keeping that thunder lit up. We're up to 80k damage, coming up to 80,000. There's about 7 minutes left remaining on the clock, so keep watching. There's more to come. At the moment, I'm just hounding onto that battleship, and as I'm doing so, just keeping me rear away from him, and in come shells now. And that just goes to show, if you keep that speed up, they can't focus on you. It's like very difficult to fire on a ship which is moving really fast through the water. When I can't remember which ship it was now, I think that I know what it was. It's the Cannot. I put a speed builder on that, and we got it to 46 knots. That was very fun to play, and we will be doing a video of that at some point in that ship when I get a decent game in it. I basically, sometimes you go through ships you put on the shelf thinking, oh, I don't enjoy playing this, not going to play that again, but I thought, okay, with these new presets we got, let's go at doing a different build, and going for a French cruiser build with just purely on speed, and 46 knots of a speed booster. Well, there ain't much going to be people are going to be able to do that when you try to fire at you. You say not to show you broadside, but it's for entertainment. I did, and well, the results are quite comical, because they were shooting at us, and the shells are just going all over the place. They weren't able to get a bead on us. But I digress. That's another video for some other time. And yeah, we get the cruiser, but not much left of health for him. They were up to 118,000. Our team's doing a good job here, which is amazing, really, at this tier, because I've been in games even at lower tiers, around about tier 5, tier 6, and in even any tier for that matter, and it's just been absolutely horrendous. I don't know what's happening in Legends, but you get in games which is gone within 4 minutes. You lost your team, and I kid you not, it's not good. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's having that same issue. This is a team player based game, and if you don't have a team, you're not gonna do very well. So you can put as much, I mean, I've had Krakens before now, and you've been still managed to lose. So here we go. Yeah, now we can start, racking up some points on these two battleships. In a bit of a bad situation, because any of these guys at any moment could absolutely lay the crane to grab me and sink me. But look at what this Worcester's doing. This is completely the bad place. He's got two battleships bearing down on him, and he ain't moving. He just sat there, and you should keep that thing moving. We got a river of metal there. Now we're farming these big battleships here for everything all the points they can muster on them. So see how I'm looking end up just kiting away from him and still firing my guns. Luckily, Musashi there is so focused on that Worcester. He's not looking at me, and I'm just absolutely nailing it, the guy. And that's supposed to now that's 160,000. Just keep those fires burning, and there goes another one. And so far we are up to 11 fires. Well, it's going to get warm and toasty for the enemy team, and that's for sure, because there's another one. That puts us up to number 12. That's 2 ships left on the enemy squad. And we got a high cal medal there. Then we get up to 176,000, 177, 182. Musashi's burning. Can someone call the fire brigade out for this guy, please? Because he needs to put out his fires. If you're in America, it's fire department. 195. Can we get him to do the double to 100,000 and then goes down the Musashi? Yes, to 201,000. Now, for me, those games don't come around very often where you get over 200k damage. And for being in a cruiser, well, that's pretty impressive. So now it gets to the point where we've got things like, okay, what else can we do? Let's see if we can get back onto that last ship. I think it might be doing that American battleship, Minnesota.
Yeah, I got 5 fires in my short look there.
So yeah, we're looking out for him now. We still got it, so it's 4v1 at the moment. So even if I do meet my demise, we're still going to end up winning. Trying to find that last ship now. The only problem is sometimes in these situations you trying to find him, and all of a sudden he just pops up in front of you, right smack in front of you, and then you got 17,000 hit points, and you're thinking, oh crap, and now what we're going to do. And luckily we still managed to pull the win off here. It gets a little bit boring at the moment to watch you guys out there, because there's not much going on until we actually find the guy. So we actually moment we're taking the cap. So there, and there he is, and he's got a lot of health left on him, and he's looking straight down at me, and then he goes dark. So we managed to get a shot off before we go behind the island here, which is. And yeah, okay, we get an assistance cap there. Don't think we got any fires on that one. No, we don't. Thought we was going to. That's Hindi's. He's lost a lot of health, but we're still in the fight. And we got not much time left on the clock, and at the moment we are. Well, yeah, we're way ahead on points. Yeah, so even if we do go down now, it ain't gonna make much of a difference. Then there she is. So now we start farming her for points again. He makes a shot at us. Another 2 fires. So that then puts us up to 15 fires, and then we give him another belt of 8 sheet. 215,000 damage. Coming to the end of the game's going to end shortly. We're getting any squeeze any more out of this ship. 216,000, and that's the end of the game. There you go. Absolutely awesome game there in the Hindenburg. Only my second time out with a victory of 216k damage with 2 kills. Well, I hope you enjoyed that one, guys, and if you do, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and that's it all for now. See you, folks. Bye.